I'm Bamo.
I'm Richard.
I'm Emily.
We are Spiritchaser.
And you're watching The Entertainment.
Your touch is also real to me. These tears.
Me and Rich first met about 12 years ago. Yeah, I was playing in a bar. Richard was in the bar drinking, and he just finished uni, I think, done his music degree at Goldsmiths, and was in drinking. We just got chatting, obviously, for our mutual love of the music, and yeah, just said we should make a track together, and the rest is history. Emily came along a little bit later.
When you're lost, I'll find you.
Well, I don't know if you're aware, there's one we've done sort of a little while ago called These Tears that seems to have done fairly well. I don't know really. I mean, I tend to have favourites, and then it changes. I just, you know, I haven't really got a favourite as such, but These Tears by far has been the most successful track.
Come on, Durban! Woo! Let's see if you can sing along! When you are lost, I will find you. Woo!
That song was originally written as an album track, and I think then we decided it was going to be the first track off the album, did some mixes, sent them down to Tim White, and suddenly it was played on one of your, is it 5FM, and I think Richard rang me and started telling me how well it was doing, and I'm like, yeah, and then suddenly here we are. It's taken us all by surprise, and really humbled by it and overwhelmed by it, you know. It's yeah, amazing really.
These tears become reality. These tears, these
I mean, there's a lot of music projects that we're all involved with, sort of, as well as Spiritchaser. So we've been very lucky to have worked with quite a lot of high-profile soul artists: Jocelyn Brown, Roy Ayers, you know, Kenny Thomas, who's a very well-known British soul singer, as well. As Spiritchaser, as an act, you know, we've not really explored the sort of the collaborations aspect as yet. I mean, we've just kind of been doing our thing, and then suddenly it's sort of over in South Africa, it's kind of gone whoosh. So I guess we'll just keep doing our thing, I guess, where we have, you know, we've got everything covered really.
These tears, these tears, these tears. Thank you. I say leave, I say
I mean, none of us have been down to, you know, this country yet, and it's a privilege to be here, and you know, to come here in this scenario is just, yeah, and it's really great to be here and part of everything. So
it all became so clear to me. It wasn't what it used to be. The future, so clear to me.
It's just amazing. I mean, when we came in here, I was just squealing and like snapping everything, you know, like this furniture that's not even out yet, and I'm like, oh my goodness! Oh. So yeah, just like so thrilled and amazed. Like, doesn't really feel real, even after just doing the sound check. It's like, is this really happening?
So clear to me. It all became so.
You can listen to a lot of dance music, and it's heavily programmed, lots of, you know, production as such, but we kind of come from the other direction, and we work the music bit first and then produce it once we've kind of come up with a fundamental idea of the actual music itself.
Come with me and I'll show you paradise road.
People have embraced, you know, the house style massively. You know, we've all seen it before if we're old enough. in other territories around the world, you know, a long time ago, and we're all hoping that this big kind of life cycle will come around again. But you know, it's great to kind of hear your music. You know, even we went round to some shops today in a mall, and you know, where we're listening to indie rock music and all this kind of stuff that basically wants you to just leave and not buy any clothes. Everyone's playing house music, and it's like, yeah, it really is. You know, there's a great scene here, and it's a privilege to be part of it. It really is.
There's a place where I go. Come with me and I'll show you paradise.
I think it's definitely a bit more mainstream. You had you know, it's very underground in the UK when it started originally, and then obviously it became a bit more commercial, but it was never really mainstream. But over here, as you say, you're hearing it everywhere, and you know, it's just all about the energy, and everyone seems to be loving it. You know. So.